everyone! So for today's art practice, I am studying, well, originally it was gonna be male torsos, just in like general, because I was watching videos of any hacker and I was like, that would be nice to draw. Um, so it was originally gonna be like the chest and the shoulders, and then when I was doing these studies, um, I was learning more about the arms than I was anything else. I think just like it was clicking a little more, so that's what I decided to end up focusing on. Also, hello, I am Von Foxula. I draw a bunch of things all the time of my characters. I made a comic, I'm working on rebooting that comic, and today and for the foreseeable future, I am doing art study practices because I wanted my comic to look better, and I felt like there was a lot of things that I was not doing great on. So I started off this study with copying photos of Vinny's just like workout flexing. I don't know what to call it. Just him flexing for photos, I guess. I don't know. His gains. And honestly, there's a lot of details because of he's so muscular. There's a lot of like crevices for shadows to be, as well as like some veins. I think those are veins on his arm that kind of make it a little harder to study the muscles, just because I don't know how to explain it. Shit, I'm supposed to be a YouTuber. Help me. Basically, it was big brain time, and I don't know how well I did, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like I made his arms too short or something. Like, it just doesn't... I think I didn't make his waist thin enough. I think that's the problem, now that I'm looking at it while voiceovering. Yeah, other than that, I think I did pretty good. And then I started on more like blocking out shapes for it. And I decided that I wanted to try to do this a couple times and try to do like some lining up practice. What is that? Great question. So basically what I do first is I try to get I copy the photo as well as I can. And then I try again without looking at the photo and try to do the same thing that I did the first time. And then I line that over or under, whatever, the first one I did, and see how much of it I got alike. So I just kept redoing this study over and over again until I could get closest to the original thing that I did. I would say for doing it this way, you would have to have some knowledge of drawing bodies. So if you don't have much knowledge on anatomy at all, or you're just not like good at copying things, I would say to trace over it for the first one and then draw it from memory, line it up with the traced or even the picture, and do it that way. I think this just helps, with proportions, I think mostly. It won't help you with like posing or certain things, but it definitely helps, I think. But yeah, it's not going to teach you everything. I did get bored of that one study. I get bored of things fast. So I started to just like kind of go into this like mode where I was just trying to find a bunch of photos to practice the arm shapes that I had figured out a bunch of times to see if I could like really solidify them in my head. They're kind of there still. It's been like a few days, I think. Yeah, like 4 days since I did these sketches, but I kind of remember them, kind of don't. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. I forgot the like exact shape of the forearm, that right here, that I was trying to brain long term. But it's okay, because I got a general start, and like art is baby steps, because it's basically a science, but not. You have to study it. It's a lot of studying. It's like geometry. That's probably why people's teachers have always told me, like, oh, you're an artist, so you'll be good at geometry. Like, first of all, no, I'm a writer. I'm good at algebra. Second of all, I hate geometry. Unimportant, though, to what I'm doing. So then I wanted to, like, practice some of the, like, principles that I had practiced with the photos and try to just, like, freehand some poses using what I learned. I kind of liked this one. I think I just didn't make his torso as wide as I was trying to make it, because I was trying to learn how to do wider torsos. I usually make my guys pretty thin and scrawny. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have drawn bigger men, it's just that those are usually with references. So then I just did some arm studies. I don't think I liked that one very much, so I redid it, and I did like that one. I think it was really well formed. I don't know what's going on with the second part of that, though, but whatever. And then here's me just looking for some more photos and stuff to draw from, and then I started on this pose. This is my favorite practice sketch out of all the ones that I know. It's not, never mind, I'm stupid, it's not. But I don't have much to say about this one, to be honest. Yeah, it's just kind of there. By the way, if you want the Pinterest board that I use, I will link it down below. The one that I use for drawing references, this is from my poses board, which I'd like to organize a little more before I hand it out. So yeah, and then I don't know why I did this pose, so just ignore that one. I also really struggle with where to put the pecs, because I always put them like way too high onto the torso, and it just always looks awkward like that. I still haven't really figured it out. I feel like some of my art, it looks like I figured it out, but I haven't. But oh, one thing I did learn, which I just remembered, and yes, this is my favorite one, I finally, is that so there's a line, you draw the line for the shoulders, right, and then you make like kind of an almond shape around it, like I did there, and then the collarbones are the bottom of the almond, and the traps are the top of the almond, and you can draw the neck and the head and everything. And that was just really nice to learn, because I had been struggling with that too for quite a while. So, did I just draw this? Damn. I also have a really big problem with putting arms forward, because I don't know how they press against the like pecs or the breasts, especially bigger arms, because I feel like they would make more of an impact when pressed against the body, or even just going forward a little. Like that's been kind of a struggle, so I do have to find references for that. Kind of like the way I did the shoulder cap right here, but I think this is the last practice I did, maybe? Is it? I kind of like it. I like the arm. I don't think I like the body. I think it was unproportional or whatever. And then here I was trying to start on an illustration to see if I could apply anything that I learned into it. So my first idea is usually bunny Saith. I don't know why, I seem to be obsessed with drawing Saith in a bunny outfit, because that's always my go-to whenever I go to like draw something and I don't have a idea beforehand. So there's that, but I scrapped it and I started with a new illustration. I think I scrapped this one too, but you can still watch it because you might as well. And as you can see, I still made him way too thin for what I was trying to learn, but it's okay. I don't even know what this pose is. Anyway, so here's some illustrations that I did trying to apply these principles. I kind of broke his wrist, and I don't know, I don't really love them, but whatever, here you go anyways, bye!